Hey guys and girls, it's your girl Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens, coming to you live with another Motivation Monday. And so today's Motivation Monday is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a mixture of a couple of things, so just hang tight. So Green Fire Motivation has a question for you as always. And the question today on Motivation Monday, this very special Motivation Monday, is: will you quit with me? Will you quit with me? And so, once again, this is your girl Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens. And if this is your first time here to the Green Fire Motivation channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are a returning supporter, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Any likes, any shares, any comments. Without you, I definitely would not be here. By all means, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Somebody that you know needs to hear this. This is not a scripted video. Somebody that you know needs to hear this. So once you watch this video, I want you to send it to the first 10 people that pop into your mind. The first 10 people that pop into your mind, because somebody needs to hear this. Just saying. Okay, so on a side note, before I get into the Motivation Monday portion of this live, I want to express my thoughts on how my weekend went. So, this weekend, I was able to attend not one, but two spoken word events. And when I tell you, I was blown away multiple times. So, Saturday night was the First Amendment in Goldsboro spoken word event, where London Bridges was the feature. And let's just say the Christian poet walked up in there throwing daggers at the devil. I'm gonna let you figure that one out. But First Amendment is somewhere I've been going, and I've mentioned this in multiple videos. I've been going on third Saturdays in Goldsboro for at least a minimum of a year now. I think almost two, actually. And First Amendment slogan is we have the mic, you have the voice. So the owner is Sid Wade, or I call him SWA, but he don't like that. He has been working tirelessly to make sure that he is in the building every third Saturday at 7 p.m. so that he can get a mic in front of people who want to voice their thoughts, their opinions, their talents as far as singing, instruments, and so on and so forth. Basically, anything that you have to show, he is willing to give you the stage to show it to everyone. So, Sid Wade of First Amendment in Goldsboro, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to be able to stand in front of people who are supportive and express wholeheartedly the art of spoken word. Okay, so that was the first event that I went to. The second event that I went to was Taste of Chocolate 2, which was held at the Washington Civic Center. Not sponsored, but owned by B-Boyd Entertainment, Brad Entertainment, Brad Boyd Entertainment, B-Boy Entertainment, aka B the Gemini. So this event was mind-blowing as well. In which case, London Bridges blessed the mic again, and then slayed it. Had to turn it back on by the time she finished. Thanks, London. But this event was a beautiful event. It was grown and sexy, and everybody came in their blacks and their reds and their blues and their heels and the boots. Y'all ladies, let me tell you something. One of the things that I was looking at was shoes, and y'all were definitely rocking out. But outside of that, the performers, oh my God, the performers, the artists that got on the mic, they poured their heart and their soul into the mic. And I swear it went down the mic and just dripped off onto the stage because everybody was just so awesome. Brad, this is a special thank you to you because you, once again, just you and Sid, boy, y'all doing y'all thing for real, for real. Y'all worked tirelessly to make sure that these events were a success, and I truly do believe both of them were an extreme success. And I thank you guys once again for allowing us artists to be able to express ourselves, unfiltered, and just to be ourselves and be vulnerable in front of people and, provide that type of entertainment. So, Sid Wade, Brad Boyd, Gentleman with a capital G, and Be the Gemini, y'all keep rocking it out. Green Fire Motivation is growing, but in the future, I will try to do everything and all that I can to make sure that you guys feel the support. So, okay, so rocking over to Green Fire Motivation Monday. Yes, it is Motivation Monday, but this motivation is going to be a little bit different. So, only thing I can tell you at this current moment is I'm gonna give you about 15 seconds to grab a tissue box. Okay, I'll give you 15 seconds to grab a tissue box. So I'm counting down: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now that you have your tissue box, I'm not going to explain anything until after I finish. Here we go. Body struggles. I don't like what I see when I look in the mirror. The disgrace is hidden by the pain that it took to pick up my pen, so I call it her. I'm embarrassed by all that I see. It's like someone else took the place of my image, and the person I see is no longer me. I have become a miniature part of myself. In becoming fat, I have become a thick madam of wealth, gigantic, big boned, BBW, gorilla, fat Alberta, or possibly a whale. Which way to describe myself has become blurred. It's hard to tell. When people look at me and hear me say I need to lose some weight, they tell me I'm not that big and I don't look out of shape. But hold up, wait. Who do you think you are? Trying to tell me that my confidence has not been scarred. Ugh, such disregard for my feelings or how I'm reviewing my body this far. People tell me that I am beautifully and wonderfully made by God, but somehow, when I look in the mirror, I can see how I've successfully marred the potter's clay that was made perfect by eating every bit off of every table's surface. Was it really worth it to eat that piece of voluptuous, juicy, creamy chocolate cake that I already knew wouldn't fit? And still, I didn't acquit. You see, I got body struggles, man. I got body struggles. The type that leave my mind in a jigsaw puzzle. No, it's not time for a rebuttal. I hear the thoughts forming chains in your mind right now, trying to be cautious with their words, trying to be subtle, and trying to think of a way to help my broken self esteem and self hatred out of the rubble. But I told you before, I have body struggles. Writing this piece is my therapy. I stand up here vulnerably as you all stare at me. So as I pour out my feelings and what my image in the mirror has become, I just want you to open up your minds and hear me with your hearts and restrain your tongue. I got body struggles, man. I got body struggles. Can somebody relate? When it's past 11 p.m., way past late, a quart of ice cream has to be ate. Shut up. I know it's not good for me, but late night eating is just a habit for me. As I chew the pecans from the buttered pecan ice cream, I'm thinking about the calories that are joining the other team. The team of fat cells that make me look like a fat pig. In my mind, I never thought I could get that big. But my 30s have shown me different. As parts of me begin to sag, I looked down and couldn't see my feet. I was like, dang. My stomach is taking over my body. As I grabbed the 2-pound bag of Tootsie Rolls, I just convinced my mind that I'm sorry. Can't go without drinking something. I need that too. A 2-liter of my favorite soda. You guessed right. Mountain Dew. Don't look at me like that. It's not funny. I told you before, I got body struggles. Wanting to weigh less and thinking about it all the way to the fridge as I grab more junk food. It's all too good. I can't resist. But I want to lose weight. I swear I do. But no matter what I do, my name is always called by food. I cry because this is what food is doing to me. It consumes my time and takes my energy. This must be some kind of addiction to food. Can't take this anymore. Gotta try someone new. I got body struggles, man. As I look in the mirror, I have nothing nice to say. I glare back at me because I want to hurl cruel jokes my way. You ugly fat brown pimple. You stretch mark, gap tooth, weak willed, undisciplined, sorry excuse of youth. How could you do this to me? I thought you loved me. And this is what you do? Stretch my body all out of shape and suffocate me with fat cells. Well, guess what? It's about time for me to rebel. I'm tired of you stuffing my face with all this food that makes me gain weight. Get out of the kitchen and in the gym is where you need to stay. I'm allergic to Mountain Dew. And you know, if you stop drinking them, you'll stop getting pimples too. But I got body struggles, man. Well, you're about to have a new body struggle because if you keep eating all that ice cream, I'm going to start sending you to the bathroom and introduce you to the toilet team. But I got body struggles, man. Shut up. I don't want to hear about your body struggles anymore. Ask Jesus for his help and then shut the door. Shut out the food distractions. Then maybe you'll be ready to take some action. Working out can also give you satisfaction and you won't gain weight. Isn't that a positive reaction? But I got. What did I just say? Remember this one thing that will always ring true. God made you perfect. So the only person who can mar your body is you. It's up to you to choose. Body struggles. Body struggles. Okay. All right. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but I hope y'all grab that tissue because, yeah, that part. Okay, so Green Fire Motivation is back, y'all. Here I am. I know that wasn't necessarily what you guys were expecting for a Motivation Monday, but it's a very necessary word for today. It's a very necessary form of encouragement specifically for me. So I brought somebody with me to our live tonight, and I want to show you who it is. Okay, so. Okay, so as you can see, this is a Mountain Dew bottle. Mountain Dew bottle. As you can see, it's a 2-liter. 2-liter. Okay. Okay, so the reason why I'm pointing out this Mountain Dew is because the question was for the Motivation Monday, will you quit with me? And I'll dare change that to say, what will you quit with me? Today is the last day that I'm going to be drinking Mountain Dew. When this bottle is done, Mountain Dew will no longer be a part of my life anymore. Mountain Dew will no longer be a part of my life anymore. You know, for years, I've struggled with Mountain Dew, not really realizing the dependency that I had grown to have on Mountain Dew. Um, it became my go-to for anytime I was feeling stressed, anytime I was feeling overwhelmed, anytime I needed to stay awake for a lengthy amount of time. Um, it became my crutch, and for the worst part, my addiction. I started drinking Mountain Dew back when I was in high school, but it didn't truly become an issue until I got to college, because anyone who's been, in college before, they know what it's like, the rush of school, the rush of, I was on a team, I was on the track team, and it was necessary to keep a decent amount of energy. So, studying for finals, it was Mountain Dews, and then I grew to love the taste of Mountain Dew, and I was drinking it like every day. I was swinging 2 liters of Mountain Dew almost every single day. And, when you're younger, it's not really that big of a deal because, your body breaks down things really well and really fast. Not to mention, I was doing track and field, which means, I would spend hours in the gym and I would spend hours at practice. So I never really had to worry about, gaining weight or per se be concerned with the side effects of what Mountain Dew could or couldn't do to or for me. And so over the years, it just became a normal. I drank as much Mountain Dew as anybody would drink water. And so it just, like I said, became a crutch for me. And I never really understood that it was a crutch until I started to pay attention to myself. I started to pay attention to my moods, my reactions. I started to pay attention to, my feelings, like, if I was off or if I was extremely focused or if something rattled me and it took me a while to get back on track, and I realized that I put Mountain Dew in the place of that. And even up to now, I've tried to quit Mountain Dew several times, and I don't have anything against Mountain Dew as a company or anything like that. I think the drink is wonderful. I love it. But the problem is, it's not good for me. Um, a 2 liter of Mountain Dew, it says it has 6 servings of 12 ounces, and each serving is 170 calories. So you multiply 170 calories times 6 servings. Hold on, I'm gonna do the math. I got my phone right here. I'm gonna do the math. You multiply 170. Let's see, where's my calculator? There we go. So 170 calories times 6 servings. Okay, so that is 1,020 calories. And I said I was swigging a 2 liter per day. So I was drinking a minimum, just drinking. That's not even including the food I was eating. I was drinking 1,020 calories. Now, to put this in perspective, 3,400 calories is equal to 1 pound of fat. And if I'm wrong, I might be off by a couple of hundred, but it's somewhere around the 3,000 that's going to equal to 1 pound of fat. Now, back in high school or in college, I was doing track and field, so, that wasn't that big of a deal. But now that I'm not doing all of those activities and my eating habits, my drinking habits haven't changed. The Mountain Dew is still here. Now the weight is coming on, and it crept up on me. It crept up on me. I promise you. People were telling me, "Oh, you gotta watch what you eat, yada yada yada." Well, I was watching what I was eating. I just wasn't paying attention to what I was eating or drinking, for that matter. Mountain Dew. Okay, so I'm not gonna prolong this video because I just want to make a point. The point is that, like I said, this is the last day that I will allow Mountain Dew to run my life. Last day. When this 2-liter is gone, we'll never, ever, ever, ever touch a Mountain Dew again. Why? Okay, so you really can't see it, and I'm not going to point them all out, but I believe that I have an allergy to Mountain Dew. There's something in this soda that gives me pimples. And I don't know if it's the soda, if it's the acid, if it's the dye yellow number 5, or whatever it may be. What I know is this: my face can be as clear as day. And the minute I drink a soda, a day later, 2 days later, my face just starts breaking out. Just breaking out. And when I say breaking out, I don't mean small breaking out. I mean them big jokers, the ones that you can actually see from a distance, the ones that you can't cover up with the makeup. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So, like I said, I do not want to depend on Mountain Dew anymore for my emotional stability. I do not want to depend on Mountain Dew anymore because it tastes so good. I want to get to the point where I can walk by Mountain Dew in the store and not think twice. Walk past it just like I'm walking past a can of dog food. I don't have a dog, so I don't need the food, right? If I can get to that point, that's what I'm striving for. The piece that I wrote, Body Struggles, that is an original piece. And I wrote it because of the body struggles that Mountain Dew has caused me to have. I'm not saying it's Mountain Dew's fault. What I'm saying is that I grew to like Mountain Dew so much that I allowed it to control my purchases. I allowed it to control my emotions. I even allowed it to determine when I wasn't going to go to sleep. And then I realized now that's too much power for a soda to have over my life. That's too much power for a soda to have over my life. That's too much power for a soda to have over my life. And so I decided, and that's why I put that post on the Green Fire Motivation community on Facebook. If you're not a part of it, send me a request. I'll accept you in the group. Excuse me. But the post said, a decision is only hard up until the time you decide. You have any, I know, to people who don't have any form of an addiction, this may be hard to understand. It may be hard to understand how somebody can get addicted to soda. You can get anything that you can't go without, that you weren't born with, is an addiction. That's my thoughts. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just telling you my truth. Okay? That piece that I wrote was based on the side effects of drinking so much of this drink and not being able to moderate it. And yeah, it's easy to say, oh, well, just drink it in moderation. Okay, that's just like telling the alcoholic, only have one shot of whatever liquor you're drinking, only have one shot. Really. And I promise you, if it was that simple, I would have gave up Mountain Dew a long time ago and not looked back. It has been a true struggle. I have seen some changes in my body as I've gotten older. And one of the one of the things that I drink or consume the most is this thing right here. But no more. No more. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, I'm going to savor every bit of these. They say you don't miss your well till your water runs dry. Well, I'm not going to miss the Mountain Dew, but I am going to savor and enjoy every drop of this Mountain Dew until it's gone. And that will be the end of Mountain Dew. So the question was, will you quit with me? Will you quit with me? Now, your addiction, if whatever your addiction is, if it's a food addiction, will you quit with me? If you have an addiction to Reese's Pieces, will you quit with me? If you have an addiction to Mountain Dew, will you quit with me? If you have an addiction to Tootsie Rolls, will you quit with me? If you have an addiction to alcohol, will you quit with me? If you have an addiction to smoking, will you quit with me? And when I say smoking, I mean everything that you can smoke. Will you quit with me? Why? Because I've decided that I'm not going to let a material thing take over my life anymore. The body struggles that I have now are all up to me. I'm the only one that can mar the body that God gave me, because when He created me perfectly. But I allowed this drink to take what He made beautiful and stretch it out of proportion and form a whole different structure than what God created. Will you quit with me? Will you quit with me? If you decide that there's something you're going to quit, I want you to put it in the comments. If you don't want to put it in the comments, that's okay. You can email me, greenfiremotivation2020@gmail.com. greenfiremotivation2020@gmail.com. The question is, will you quit with me? And if you will, I want you to type in the comments what you will quit. This is my goodbye to Mountain Dew. And so I'm going to go ahead and type in the comments, I will quit Mountain. Will you quit? And I know that this stream it's longer than what I anticipated, but every bit of it was necessary. Like I said, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. So the first 10 people, and yeah, I said 10. It might seem like a lot, but it's more people dealing with body struggles than you realize. And today I'm deciding, Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens, is deciding that Mountain Dew is no longer going to control my life. The purpose of the Green Fire Motivation channel is to empower you to take action and take control of your life. And that is what I'm doing by getting this out of my life. So if you haven't done so already, by all means, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as many times as possible. Every time you think about this video or something that I've said in this video, I want you to hit the share button. I don't care if you're sharing it on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. Because like I said, somebody needs to hear this. Once again, this is your girl, Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens. It has been a motivational Monday and body struggles, guys. I'm saying goodbye to Mountain Dew. Will you quit with me? Bye.